Thanks for joining me for a Christmas craft in this video from the Northern Ireland War Memorial. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this lovely garland of holly leaves, which is inspired by the cardboard and paper decorations that were made during wartime Christmases. It's made from simple materials that you probably already have around the house, which is one of the reasons why in the past they were so common to see. Before we start, let's find out a little bit more about why paper decorations like this and the chains behind me were made by people at home in Northern Ireland and the rest of the UK during World War II. At the start of the Second World War, the UK imported a large amount of the everyday things we use from other countries. Things like meat, sugar, fruit and cereals all had to come to the UK by boat, which became very difficult and dangerous. You probably already know that the government started to ration these items and encourage people to help out by growing more food at home. But did you know that paper had to be rationed too? Most of our wood pulp for making paper came from Norway, which was occupied by Germany in 1940, so our paper supply became very low. Newspapers had to be made much shorter, and the government asked everyone to carefully save all their card and paper for recycling. At Christmas, many people used some of the paper they had salvaged to make decorations. In this picture, children from a primary school in England are painting decorations onto card and cutting paper into strips for paper chains. Okay, let's get started with our craft. You'll need green and red paint to make your holly, and yellow is useful for mixing different colours. I've got a pen, paintbrush and scissors, some wool to string it up and a needle, and of course some cardboard. And our first job is going to be to draw and cut out lots of lovely holly leaves on our cardboard. To draw a holly leaf, start by drawing an oval around the size of your hand, and we're going to mark the top and the bottom. Then we're going to make 2 marks on either side and 2 on the side. Now we're going to connect each of those marks with a line that curves towards the centre. So curve and join, curve and join. Keep going all the way around. You can see your holly leaf taking shape, and now it's ready to cut out. Ta-da! Ready to paint. I don't know about you, but I don't like to get too messy whenever I'm crafting, so I'm going to show you a little trick with some sticky tape that'll hopefully help to keep your fingers clean whenever you're painting. Take a loop of tape and wrap it around your finger with the sticky side facing out, and I'm going to use that to stick the holly leaf onto a piece of card so that it won't wiggle around whenever I am painting. And now I'm going to use this dark shade of green, and I'm only going to use that on one half of the holly leaf. I want the other side to be a little bit brighter, so I'm going to take the same colour and just mix it with a little bit of yellow, and that will make a lovely bright green. Now you'll see whenever I start to paint, I can splodge my paint on and my holly leaf isn't moving around and my fingers aren't getting painty. There we go. Now I'll mix these together, and you see I've got my lovely bright green. I'm going to paint it a little bit more carefully this time, so I get a nice neat line down the middle, and then just splodge on the rest. And that's it done. Don't forget to cut out some little circles to make berries and paint those red. Now that we've got our pieces all ready, it's time to put them on a string so that we can hang them up. To do that, we're going to use a needle and thread, and we want to make sure that we're being really careful. I'm going to use some green wool on mine, and I've got a really chunky needle that will make it easier for me to push it through the cardboard. To keep your fingers safe, let's pop it onto a folded towel, and then you can push through and nobody's going to get poked in the fingers. So push through and pull along the string. Set it down and poke through the back and pull through again. and we can do that with all of our holly leaves. If you've used 2 shades of green like I have done, it looks really nice to alternate between putting the dark green on top sometimes and then the light green on top beside it. And of course, don't forget those berries that you've made. You can just use a Pritt stick to pop those on, and you can put them anywhere you like, but I like to bunch them together so that sometimes there's one on its own, and in other places there might be 2 or 3 berries in a little clump, and that makes it look more realistic. There we go. There's our holly leaf garland all finished and ready to hang up. Why not make some paper chains as well that you could hang up with the holly garland? I hope you enjoy making yours, and look out for more Christmas craft videos in this series from the Northern Ireland War Memorial.